And I've got my little partner here,
Caitlin.
and we are going to show you how we do a little bit of meal prep during the week. Or usually I actually do this on a Sunday. So right now we are making turkey, like a turkey and veggie medley, and then also some hard-boiled eggs.
Yep.
So we'll kind of talk you through what's in our turkey and veggie medley. Caitlin, do you want to start chopping this up a little bit? And stirring the vegetables? Okay. So
wait, so I stir it in here?
yeah, just chop it up. It's fine. You can stir it up together. So what I like to do is have about 50% ground turkey and 50% veggies. And I've used all sorts of veggies. Sometimes I add, it's really whatever I have on hand. I've added chopped or shredded carrots, kale, onions, peppers, zucchini.
I love zucchini.
But actually, I mean, whatever veggies you have on hand, this is great. And this is a great, this will be my lunch for the entire week. Actually, I'm gonna have it for dinner tonight because my husband's has a work event. But I just kind of top it with, it's kind of like a deconstructed turkey burger. So I'm gonna add anything that I would want in my turkey burger. Okay, so some of the great, you know, I love Mrs. Dash's Table Blend. It's got a little bit of a kick. Not very much salt. I always use Himalayan pink sea salt.
Yay!
I do love to add some mustard to mine. Mustard is a great, she's not a fan. I do like to add mustard. I feel like it really adds some moisture. And then also I like some spice, so I like to add some crushed red pepper. So
Yum.
we're gonna go ahead and, actually I did wanna add some kale to this too.
Okay.
So, like I said, you can add whatever veggies you have on hand. This actually came from a pre-made kale salad that I'll probably have for lunch later in the week. And as she cooks that down, I'm just gonna add the seasonings. So, ooh, be careful. She's gonna stir that. We'll add, you know, I would say if you're I don't really measure things, but if you're measuring things out, maybe a 1/4 of a teaspoon of the Mrs. Dash. I would say a 1/4 of a teaspoon of pink Himalayan sea salt.
If you don't have that, get out Publix.
There, you heard it here. You know, fresh ground pepper to taste, and then
Some mustard.
I'm gonna add some mustard. So
Oh, that really toots.
I would say probably, I'm almost out. I wish I had more. You can't really see it yet, but I would say probably 2 tablespoons of like any kind. I actually prefer Dijon only because that's what I like the flavor of that, but this is what I have on hand. So
I don't like that mustard. I like the other one.
all right, so we're gonna let this kind of go to the end so you can add more. If you can get that all mixed in, that would be great. And then at the same time, we've got our eggs that will start to boil.
Yep. And we add the spoon over so it won't overboil.
Yeah.
Is that enough mixing?
Yeah.
So, and this is...
So we are back. I did go ahead and add 3 cloves of crushed, minced garlic that we forgot to before we took a break. But as you can see, well, kind of.
It's almost done, and this is what it looks like when it's almost done.
Yeah, so here's how I typically would serve it. So I would put that in a container, you know, some kind of a Corningware for the week. That would portion out, probably I used a pound of ground turkey. So that would portion out for 4 lunches, probably actually 4 to 5, depending on how much you're eating. And I would, just a minute. And I would also count that also as a vegetable because you're doing 50% veggies, 50% ground turkey in here. I would serve it in a lettuce wrap, okay? So I get these super easy romaine lettuce heart leaves. Just pull them out. I would probably fill each one, like 2, I would probably do 2. Top it with some hot sauce or some more mustard or whatever you typically would like on, you know, a veggie burger. Another way if you're craving more of a carb would be, I'm not sure if you've used these, but these flat outs. We love these. So, you know, you could do a half of one, you could do a whole one. You know, only one flat out is about 100 calories. And it's packed with, you've got 9 extra grams of protein in this one particularly. So I do love these. They're a go-to for us. So that makes it really easy for lunches. Typically while I'm doing this, I also would have a pot of steel cut oats on the side. I actually already have some in the fridge that I made a couple of days ago, so I'm not going to make those today, but I follow the directions on the back. I usually try and do it with whatever the liquid calls. I would do half like unsweetened coconut or almond milk and then half water. It just kind of makes it a little thicker and creamier. And then I put that in a plastic container and portion it out throughout the week. Then lastly, we've got our hard-boiled eggs.
And they're almost boiling.
And a tip for these, once you're finished, is so once I bring them to a boil, they boil for 12 minutes. Then I immediately put them in an ice bath until the ice is melted. And then I put them in the fridge, and then when I'm ready to use them, I just crack them and they peel right off. So you don't have, it's not the tough times when it's hard to peel the eggs.
It's really hard for me to crack them.
The good part is it's fun to get the kids in the kitchen too. She loves actually hard-boiled eggs. She loves a lot of the healthy foods that I make, and I think it's because she is often a part of my cooking experience. So that's why she was joining us tonight. So I'm gonna go have a deconstructed turkey burger and get these eggs finished up. But I hope I gave you a couple of tips. I mean, this did not take me, honestly, even including the chopping of the veggies, more than 30 minutes tops. And I've got 4 to 5 lunches, 4 to 5 breakfasts, for the eggs. And then also I would typically during this time also have steel cut oats. So that's my first 3 meals for the day. It would be steel cut oats before I drop the kids off, come back, do my workout. After that, I would have 2 hard-boiled eggs and probably a sliced apple. After that, for lunch, I would have a ground turkey burger wrap of some sort, depending on what I was craving. You can even have it over a salad. And then I would have a shake in the afternoon and then dinner at the end. So, yes, what would you like to say?
My brother hates vegetables.
Oh, brother, we are still teaching him. That's it. I hope we have, we shared with you a
And
few.
I like making brownies. He's bought all by himself.
I hope we shared some great videos with you. And good tips.
Bye.